Welcome back, writers. Today what we're going to be doing is discussing the three rocks. We're going to be starting back with our 3-point paragraphs. So how many types of rocks are there? 3. And we've learned that the rocks are they're not just their names, but we've also learned how they're made, right? 3 types of rock. 3 types of rocks. What's the first type? There's 3 types of rocks. There's sedimentary, what's the next one? This one, let's make it the one that is made from hot or fire. It's heat. It's igneous. What's the third rock? Metamorphic. Anybody remember what that word morph means? It means to change. Metamorphic. So you have sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic rock. We're going to talk about those 3 types of rocks. So the first thing we're going to create in our rough draft is we're going to use the words in our topic to tell how many points that will be used. Well, we know that there are 3 types of rock, and we're going to talk about how they're made. So we're going to start with there, because remember, it's easiest if you start with the word there. There are 3 different types of rock. Get that written down. There are 3 different types of rock. Now your next sentence is your listing sentence. Now this is one that we usually have a hard time with because we want to forget to do this when we do our 3-point paragraph. So there are 3 different types of rock. We started with the first sentence with the word there. The next sentence is best if it start with these, since we're talking about multiple things. These rocks are, and you're going to list them out. Sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic. You list those out in the order that you're going to present them. So you go ahead and you're going to list those out too. Now the next thing you're going to do on numbers 3, 5, and 7, you need to use a transition word. Remember, transition words are like first, second, next, last, finally. You want to use creative transitions. So you're going to start with a transition word, like maybe I'm going to use first. Say sedimentary. Oops, I spelled sedimentary wrong. I'm going to talk about sedimentary. I'm going to say first sedimentary rock. Or how about first? I don't like that very much, so I'm going to erase it. Instead of doing first, I'm going to use the word the first. I think that sounds better. Do you think that sounds better? So I'm going to say the first, what am I talking about? Type of rock is, I'm going to say, what type of rock? Sedimentary rock. And I'm going to write that out. Make sure you have punctuation at the end of your sentence. Now, sentence 4, you're going to write a supporting sentence about the first. You're going to tell me something you know about sedimentary rock. It might be how it's formed, what is it made out of, but you want to make sure that it's a detail that makes it different than the other two types of rock. Get it? So then you need to write your detail sentence about sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock, blank, period. Then you move on to the next type of rock. And what will it be? What do we say up here? Then you're going to write a supporting detail about that type of rock. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to say the final or the last or the third type of rock, and you're going to tell me your last type of rock with a supporting detail about that rock. Now I went through this really fast, so remember to take your time. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine, but I just wanted to review over the layout. Remember, the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to summarize your topic sentence and maybe even add an extra thought. Make your closing fun. Remember that in your closing sentence, you restate your topic in a different way. Get it? Do your best. When you finish your rough draft, you need to write in your spiral. Good luck.